what does a 25 years old have to offer compared to a woman like us in our age that cooks, that cleans,
know,
that
it
owns a
sounds like being
business, that
judgmental.
compliments, that actually gives you massages, that do the things that women don't
Well,
do
you saying
of a young
25-year-old will
age.
give a man a massage?
Okay, so 25 years old. So what does she do for you? She cooks. She gives you a massage. She cleans. She has a business.
Okay, you're doing
Does she
too
work?
much now.
Does she? Is she very
You're
well
doing too much. The business
educated?
part, I think, would be kind of fair. Doesn't mean that. Listen, what are we really saying here? Because I've seen millionaire 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds figure some shit out and become millionaires.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is she a millionaire?
Well, listen, you're
Did she
talking about-
figure herself out?
okay.
No, but I'm on your side. I'm not about age. To me, it's about experience and mentality. In an age, I've dated guys 50 and immature, not knowing what they want. They still have the dick in the hand, walking like running around. And I've dated somebody 30. Wonderful.
Facts,
Intellectually saying, hey, this book, try this. And they're more into themselves philosophically and this and nothing to prove. So I'm not about age. I'm about what you bring and present.
Right.
So I'm good with that. So I see,
Right.
I got your back.
Well, no, it is, and I think more. I heard this before for like 2 other women because they had children that age. This is amazing conversation because I feel like people need to know what it is from these 3 queens expressing this woke thing and what's going on. And me, I don't have no kids. So I don't really have too much of a say when it comes into what they're talking about. I have helped raise other women's children, being with them, which I had no problem with. I'm not against all that. I feel like if I'm with somebody and you have a child, hey, that's my child too. If I'm with you, that's my child too. I'm gonna make sure that they got a roof over their head too. They're doing good. If they need something, that I do. It's just unfortunate that I'm not with that person no more. I don't have an answer really all the time for why things happen. I think maybe my journey is to continue elevating my consciousness within myself and then meeting people and look forward to one day somebody just walking the same path and then we just go like this and we keep it moving. That seems not to be the case right now, and I'm okay with that.
No, cheers. I'm
Correct.
same mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute here.
I
Cheers
believe
to that.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you and I are big on energy and what we
Yeah.
put out there and all that stuff.
Massages.
Yeah, no, we
And
definitely are
listen,
big on
let's not
that.
get it twisted because I've been with women my age. I don't have a problem with that. Like people think not all men just want to be with younger women. No, if I'm single, I'm single. If I'm dating means you date. You date multiple people to see what's best, and it becomes like a process of elimination.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. So I don't mind talking to somebody 45, somebody 48, becoming 49, and somebody even 55. Listen, I'll do 60. Listen, what I'm saying is, though, listen, I'm 53. If 60 looks like this, I'm doing 60. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple for me.
I
Somebody.
don't want those wrinkle balls. I ain't doing it.
Well, listen.
But no, I'm so- but
my
going-
balls are not wrinkled.
It's sad
It's
because
six,
going
I
back
don't
to that, in reality, anyone I've dated that's been in a really good relationship has been 10 years younger than me. I don't think I've ever dated anyone my age, ever.
So what is that? So that would be
Late 30s.
30, 38.
38,
I'm just trying to say if I had a kid
39.
at 16, what would they be right now? So I could sit here like you did to me and judge me.
I am judging
Say,
you because
you could've been talking to my
25 is a baby, all right? Not 30. 30 is like at least well,
Listen,
no,
my son,
but
if I had a son that was like 35, he brought you home, I'd be like, yo.
no. No, but that's what
going
we're
on?
We're at that age where we could do the daddy
Dad
or
and
the son.
the son.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
amen.
We pulling both. We pulling both.
Yes.
Oh,
I'd be
yes.
like, my son. Wow.
No, there's no age. I mean,
No,
there's
but respectfully,
Well,
right?
not
Yeah,
really.
yes,
You're not really
yes.
doing it.
15 years.
Well, for me, it's about 37, which kind of sucks because I happened and I was like,
Is
shit.
that
When
the
I saw,
lowest
huh?
you've been so far?
That was the newest one that I was like, how old are you? And I didn't even
figured that's why
ask.
you made that number. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's,
so 30,
She's like,
37, and I think the oldest was 55.
Okay, I've dated 30, 34.
yeah.
I wouldn't
like,
be in a relationship with a 30, 34. Like for me, I think you'd have to be over 40 because I lived my life. I want to, hopefully you lived yours, got your kids out the way because I'm not having any more babies, right? So I think, like you said, like late 38 to 55 also.
Correct.
maybe
But they have to
before.
have a
But
kid.
I never really
they have
dated,
to have a
like,
kid. They need to
They
understand
should
what
have
it
a
is.
kid. 'cause
Yes.
it, you know.
They have to have a kid. See,
They have to.
that's a lot of stipulations.
No,
That's
but there
because
is,
we're
there
worried
is.
that we get in love, we fall in love, and then they want a kid 2 years later. We can't
Correct,
help
and
you.
we're not doing it.
can't
We're
help
done.
No, but I'm okay with dating some. Most of the people I date, none of them have kids.
Yeah.
No?
No. So it just happens, and I'm like you, like, oh
So what's
shit,
the
Me
youngest
too.
you ever
And I'm
dated?
like, what the hell?
what's dated?
What's the what?
What's the youngest you dated? Like you willing to go? Like is it the 10-year gap? Like she's talking about?
You
Like
mean date? Like, there's a difference. Like, am I seeing a future with this person, or I'm just
That's
having
what I
fun?
said.
whatever.
like-
Okay, whatever.
Dating, 'cause it
you
could
saying
turn
there's
into a
difference, like,
relationship.
you sleep with a 27-year-old, that you rock your world,
Yeah.
that you would date,
Like
date,
I could,
not date him.
I
Oh my
could
God,
date and
so-
have fun with a
Okay.
30, 35-year-old, but
There's category.
if
Like,
I'm
are you
gonna
put
be in a
categories?
relationship with someone, he's gonna be over 40.
Okay, see, I do it differently. I don't date to just enjoy. I date to actually for a future. So you have to have something where I'm like,
A future, you don't know that's
maybe
never gonna happen.
it could never happen. But
I mean,
in
the
the interim.
listen,
The
because in
future.
reality, whoever you date, you end up like. What happens if you end up liking that 27 years old? What happens if you rock the
No,
world?
because
What
you
happens?
don't
No, I don't think
What
like that.
happens
He's there
if-
for that purpose, and that's
See, I
it.
can't do
Well,
that.
well, hold,
good.
hold on a second. 'Cause let's just say let's say the person, since the younger than I'm not depriving her of opportunity. You know, if she steps up to the plate and she's doing the right thing for herself first and foremost,
Correct.
and we start, doing this,
Building a bond.
we could rock. We could continue rocking. There's longevity in that. There's companionship. I don't think, and I say this because my business partners, that I work with, they have a big age gap. You know, he's in his early 70s and she's in her early 40s. It's like a 33 years. And let me tell you something. If I could clone this woman, it would be great because she protects him. She handles all his business. You know, she don't ask for shit. Like, she's real out there. She's focused. She loves him. He has money to have a fucking maid and nutritionist and all that to do everything. And she grows. Like, she had me one day helping her out in the back in the garden, and she picks the vegetables and fruits, and she makes some fruit plates, and she cooks for him. And she doesn't see him as old. She sees him how this is my twin flame, her soulmate.
Correct.
And so the age gap could be, it's 33 years, the age gap. It's 33 years.
I haven't
And
met an
she
older.
is-
Me
she is
neither.
on it.
haven't met an
I
older
need that type of
Yes,
vibe. I
yeah.
need that energy.
The energy. It's
have
the
I need that
friends.
energy.
energy has nothing to do with age.
Listen,
it's not
let's just make
chronological.
sure
It's just
she's not
spiritual.
having a young one on the side getting it,
And I
because
think I
70.
think my youngin has that energy, and it's just a slight miscalculations. And I say miscalculations meaning because you have the TikTok, you have the Instagram, and it's not. Most people are great within.
Does it still
And then
go
the
up in
externalization
70?
of what's happening externally is the manipulation and the confusion, which allows her to make these mistakes, which is okay because then you have like a great man like me that can receive those mistakes and say, hey, it's okay. And these are happening because of this.
Yes.
And now she will have to be receptive to that and trust me, respect and honor me to receive that and then, adapt to it in her way. and
Okay,
in her
so
time.
wait, is that just a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it maybe her age you like because she allows you to say, "Oh, you made a mistake and it's okay,"
No.
as opposed to a grown woman be like,
No, I don't. I like that too. If I'm with a grown woman, I could be out with a woman. You know how she could talk her shit, and some men feel like, why is your woman talking in this man conversation type of thing?
"What?"
Like,
Well, yeah, exactly.
never had
It's
that.
not
I've
a
never heard of
child.
that.
That's a
no,
child
this is back in
thing.
the days. This is not now.
No,
never
the way
been-
you
she's
spoke
talking
about
about
but that's a
1940s?
kid,
No, no,
not
no,
a
before- Let's say
girl.
we're having a group of men are conversing. This is not bashing women because I'm against that. No.
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying
then
is,
you should say be gone.
I'm just saying, if I'm with a woman and she's about her business and she's talking, I'm like, yeah, what she said. That's right. Like, I like that. Like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I like that. So a woman checking me when I'm wrong, I'm like, good one.
I'll give you a whole fucking test.
So you got a whole test?
The professor has a test.
Professor, I
My
like
pocket
that
right
shit.
now.
I'm not ashamed to be like, you're right, my bag. Like, I like that.
Humble. Okay, I was talking to a guy and he's like, "What are you looking for?" I said, "I want somebody that I could learn from, that could learn from me." And I think take somebody who's very humble. I don't care if you have 20 master's degree in MD or you street smart. You have to be humble as a grown man to say, "Oh my gosh, babe, I didn't know that. Tell me more." And then I'm not so for me to be like, "Oh, let me learn too." And I think for men, they have this mentality of some are not able to humble themselves.
It's true. I thought there
Right?
was a time when I wasn't able to.
Right. And so I think it intimidates. Oh, she looks like this. She has this degree. All these things. And just to say, instead of saying, like, I'm the type of person, I grew up like this. If you had something, I'm not jealous. I'm like, how'd you do it? Oh, shit, tell me the recipe. And if you didn't tell me the recipe, I'll fucking figure it out. I'm putting extra salt. I'll figure it out.
Correct.
Right. And that's how I want my man. I'll give you the recipe. But be humble enough to let me show you.
Right.
and vice versa. I want to learn. I don't want to have to like do that shit by myself. I've been doing it by
But
myself.
that's about communication. Everything is still
everybody-
you have
but
to
man still
talk.
has to have that. We all have egos, and it's how do you relax your ego to be like vulnerable? It's that level of vulnerability, and people are so scared. I think that's the difference in this dating. That these walls, and I have like 3 walls up. I only got one down.
Well,
Are you being,
don't you
being
think
funny?
it's our age too?
No, I'm not being funny. I'm saying you say you got 3 walls,
Yeah.
and one down is what, the fucking wall?
That's for the 27-year-old.
No, I don't know which wall. Which is the
In
one
reality, it's our age too, because we've all been through shit. All right, we didn't like. We're not young. When you're young, it's the first relationship. It's like, oh my god, it's so sweet, it's so nice. But after we've been kind of traumatized, after we've been in a long relationship, after we dated and we dated bullshit, good people, I think it hardened us. It got us to a point where we all have a slight ego because we're fearful. So I think like we do get extremely nervous about like, okay, is this person gonna hit or like hurt me? Are they gonna communicate? Are they gonna do what's right? So we literally all get scared at this age. And I think after 35, I can actually say that we get hardened, and more hardened, like an onion. So we need to find someone now at this age, which is hard, to release those little onions of the layers.
I don't know.
You know, that's why I love
What
when
do
they
you think?
Shrek says that, the layers.
No, I'm at the point now. I'm like, fuck it.
I don't know. Like
I want to be. I'm ready. I've worked and I'm ready. My energy is like, okay.
But
I
don't
was a
you
little
get
bit like that.
nervous?